Alright, so Mortal Kombat 12 has been officially teased for the first time just a few minutes ago, maybe a few hours ago by the time this video comes out, but yeah. The teaser, I'm not going to show the teaser. There's not much to show. It's like a 5-second teaser of a grain of sand exploding. But what that teaser could mean is very worrying, because Street Fighter, or my bad, Street Fighter. I have Street Fighter gameplay here, just some CPU gameplay, so you could see, I feel like talking about Mortal Kombat and having some Street Fighter gameplay up, is appropriate. It's a little appropriate, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's the next gen of fighting games, which will be starting next month when this game, Street Fighter 6, comes out. And, it's obviously the game that would compete with Street Fighter 6. But, unfortunately, the teaser, we've only seen a 5-second teaser, and we're already off to a terrible start. Because I see sand, right? And that sand can mean an absolutely terrible thing or an amazing thing. That sand exploding could mean nothing, or it could mean that the timeline is resetting and we're going back to old Mortal Kombat, or it could mean that we're continuing off of MK11. And that's very scary, because Mortal Kombat 11 was a very high quality game, but it had the worst gameplay out of any Mortal Kombat game. It had the highest quality story. However, the story was terribly written. The story was nowhere near as crazy as the other games. And this game was crazy, but in a bad way. The story was just not great. So the story, high quality, but not really good story-wise. Gameplay, the worst playing Mortal Kombat game I have ever played. The most boring fighting game I've played in the last 5 years. Roster, the roster was incredible, except for the newcomers. Chronica, which wasn't playable, but she was in the game. Garrus, the Collector, and Cetrion were the lamest newcomers I have ever seen in a fighting game. And the roster was great though. Like the returning characters that they picked was arguably the best roster in any Mortal Kombat game. But the newcomers were so lame. And when the game came out for the first month, I was really good at the game, and I grinded the game so much. My win rate, I'm not afraid to admit it, Mortal Kombat 11 has the best win record I've ever had in a fighting game. In the first month, I played like 600 matches, 700 matches maybe. And I went like 700 and like 200. I played like 900 matches in total, but I won like 700. Maybe a little less. Maybe I played like 800 matches in total, and I won like 600. But my win-loss was insane, and it shrank when I came back to the game later on and played some DLC. But for the first, like month of the game, it was easily the best I've ever been at a fighting game besides dnfduel. But I stopped playing because it was straight up the most boring fighting game I've ever played in my life. I played Scorpion, Subzero, Aaron Black. Those were the characters I really played. Subzero, low, overhead, low, overhead, overhead, low, overhead, low, crushing blow, overhead, low, overhead. Same thing over and over again. And the thing is that it's not like that was a bad thing to do, because it was absolutely broken. Subzero had a crazy overhead and a crazy low. Yeah, that's how you played him. Aaron Black, same thing. Scorpion, same thing, but less effective. Yeah, game had amazing guest characters as well. I'm lying. RoboCop and Rambo are incredibly lame because they're just zoners. They're just guys with guns. But Joker and Spawn were insanely cool, and I'm very sad that they were in that game and not Mortal Kombat X. Overall, if you're a casual player looking to play a fighting game, I'd give Mortal Kombat 11 a 10 out of 10. But if you're somebody like me who is actually going to play the game for more than a week and is actually going to like try to get good at it, I would give Mortal Kombat 11 a 4 out of 10. Please don't ever do that again. And the teaser for Mortal Kombat 12 is off to a bad start for me because the symbolism is the exact same as MK11 so far. The very first 5 seconds we've seen of Mortal Kombat 12, and the symbolism is already closer to MK11 than it is to any other game. And it's very scary, because we're entering a new generation of Project L, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8. All of these games are more complicated and more crazy than they've ever been. And then here we go with Mortal Kombat 12. If Mortal Kombat 12 is the same level of simple as MK11 was, it's over. I'm allowing them to make the mistake of Mortal Kombat 11. But if they do it again, I will never play another Mortal Kombat game. Straight up. I'm just saying that right now. If Mortal Kombat 12 is the same as Mortal Kombat 11 in, you know, like gameplay design type of stuff, game design, I'm probably not even going to buy the game. That's all I'm going to say. I will never play another Mortal Kombat game again if it's on the same level as MK11. But it also has a chance to be my most played fighting game ever. If it's on the level of MK9 or MKX, it might be my most played fighting game ever. And that's why I hate MK11 so much, because Mortal Kombat X is one of the best fighting games I've ever played. So my excitement for Mortal Kombat 11 was through the roof, and then the game came out, and my disappointment was so high, and I'm still, to this day, I still say this, when it comes to like entertainment, when it comes to like media or whatever, there's never been a single thing more disappointing for me in my entire life than Mortal Kombat 11. So I have a severe hatred for that game. And I played it for like a month, and I tried to tell myself that it was good and that I liked it. You can only trick yourself for so long when you're playing a game like that. I mean, you're doing the same 3 things every single match. Yeah, no, just no, never again. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. You know? So let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think the teaser means. The teaser might just have to do with the game is getting announced soon, right? Like, oh, the final sand in the hourglass. And that means the game is going to get revealed very soon. Maybe that's what it means. Who knows? Maybe it has nothing to do with the actual game itself. But for me personally, I would think that it's, you know, the symbolism of the game. So, yeah, very scary. Very scary for me. And yeah, and I think the worst part of about Mortal Kombat 11 is that the game is very high quality. So, you know, like reviewers, critics, you know, casual players are going to like love the game. But if you actually played Mortal Kombat and you actually liked the games before it, you would know that it's just You know, it just doesn't deserve the scores that it got. Because yes, it is high quality, but it's just not a fun game to play. But you know, reviewers, you know how they play games, so. But yeah, like, subscribe. I'm gonna have more, you know, videos out this week. I don't know when, but yeah, just let me know how you feel about this, and let me know what you think it means. And yeah, peace.